fireworks, as synonymous with Halloween as trick-or-treating. But for residents of Burnaby, BC, this year, they won't be allowed to purchase any, as the left-wing mayor Derek Corrigan and council have banned the sale. And they've done it even during the Halloween exemption that allows for the sale around the province for Halloween. Another example of nanny state overreach. It seems whenever municipal governments have too much time on their hands, they just think of new things to ban, or listen to a loud vocal minority who get their way. But for every nanny state ninny, there is a freedom fighter. So when the city of Burnaby decided to ban the sale of fireworks, one resident fought back and decided to spread the word about this silly ban, all while making some fireworks deliveries. This is Elias Ishak telling me why he's fighting back against the nanny state.
We're defying the recent ban on the sale of fireworks by the NDP-run City Council of Burnaby by going and delivering fireworks to people who want to enjoy themselves, want to have a good time, and to my knowledge are decent, responsible folks who just like fireworks. And that's most of the residents of Burnaby are opposed to the recent ban on fireworks. It's 60% plus according to a poll done.
Elias and I set off on our series of deliveries. You heard him mention a poll of Burnaby residents that are opposed to the ban. The poll by Momentum BPO found that 59% opposed the ban on sales, while only 25% supported it. The families and individuals we made the deliveries to all had the same message for Mayor Corrigan and his nanny state council. The ban is silly, and we are responsible and deserve the freedom to buy fireworks in our own community for Halloween.
I think it's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Coming from Alberta, we have no sort of ban. I think my biggest problem with it would have been the way that they did it without a public hearing. It really upsets me. I think the municipality has to answer for that.
It doesn't sit right with me. I enjoy having fireworks on Halloween, and it'd be kind of a weird Halloween without fireworks.
I think people should use fireworks respectfully, and if they do, I think it's perfectly legitimate to have fireworks. And usually they're just a lot of fun. It does seem like a little bit of interference with the things that we normally like to do. I'm not quite sure why they initiated that bylaw.
I think it reflects Canadian policymaking that we see, the kind of policymaking that operates under the assumption that Canadians just can't make good enough decisions for themselves. You know, like riding your bike and not wearing your helmet, right? Like, that's a personal choice. I think it's a good idea to wear a helmet. Should I get fined for not doing it? I don't think so. It's my own life. And I think the same thing goes for the fireworks as well. It shouldn't be banned entirely. People are having fun. It's Halloween, and it's been as part of the celebration for a long, long time. So,
Elias isn't just a fireworks-loving freedom fighter. He is also an aspiring politician running in the 2017 provincial election as an independent candidate for Burnaby Deer Lake. Between one of our deliveries, he explained to me why he cared enough to take a stand on this issue.
Fireworks have been a part of human culture for thousands of years. I think 3,000, what was it, in China when they were invented thousands of years ago. And they really represent joy. And so to ban fireworks, some people think it's a minor issue, but I think it's a very, very big issue. And also it represents our philosophy of government. If we tolerate a ban on fireworks, that's an indicator of the extent to which we've lost our spirit of liberty and of liberal democracy, really. And we should be allowed to celebrate Halloween, certainly, but I think also New Year's, and people who want to celebrate Dollywall and other cultural events are having to go across the border.
What did you think about that? You know, I had a lot of fun this weekend touring Burnaby and making deliveries with Elias. And it was great to see so many residents of Burnaby also have a like mind when it comes to individual freedom and personal responsibility. Sadly, though, I don't see much end in sight to this kind of nanny stating. Municipal governments are elected with very small numbers of the populace voting. In fact, in the 2014 election in Burnaby, voter turnout was a paltry 29%. And with our unamalgamated Metro Vancouver area, every little municipality can pass whatever bylaws they like restricting freedom. But for this Halloween anyway, there are a few freedom fighters in Burnaby who will be lighting up the skies tonight. For the Rebel.media, I'm Christopher Wilson. Hey, thanks so much for watching. You know, pushing back against the nanny state is something we do here at the Rebel all the time. And you know, the biggest nanny state of all is the United Nations. And we're sending a team of 4 to Delhi, India next month to investigate the United Nations Nanny State Conference. But we need your help. We're not like the CBC. We don't get $1 billion plus of taxpayers' money. So if you can chip in, go to rebelun.com, rebelun.com.